What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another Hoppy update. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and start off by showing Hoppy, and as you guys can see, we have had a very nice move recently. Hoppy is back above a $25 million market cap. And I know in the grand scheme of things, this seems like it's very small, and it still could be. But it wasn't too long ago that we were down around a $5.61 million market cap. But this is the power of crypto. Everything can change in the blink of an eye. You can see just from the bottom that Hoppy's up 355%. Honestly, that right there should give you a lot of confidence in the project. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, what is even more important than Hoppy right now is Ethereum. So you guys can see that Ethereum is finally starting to rip. Ethereum is back to $2,358. And this weekly candle actually reached a high of $2,490. And I want to point out that this candle had a textbook rejection off of the 200 weekly moving average and the 21 weekly moving average. These are very important levels for us to reclaim. I know the market seems incredibly strong right now, but if we don't reclaim these, then expect more downside. Obviously, we have a lot of momentum right now though, and the stochastics say yes. So based on the stochastics and RSI, I wouldn't be shocked at all if we do get back above this level. But what's also important to understand though is Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So Bitcoin does look very good. It's up to 103,400. But to put things in perspective, if you look at CoinMarketCap, you can see that in the last week, Bitcoin is up 6.6%, Ethereum is up 27.99%. This is exactly what we've been looking for. In order for us to see some sort of an altcoin season, we need to see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. Now, obviously, Ethereum still has a long ways to go though. But if you look up at Bitcoin dominance, it's finally dropping. It had reached like 66%. Now it's 62.7%. Again, this is very important for the market. But what you could argue is even more important for Hoppy right now is when you look at the meme coin market. So if you look at Pepe, you can see that Pepe is dominating the meme coin market. Pepe is up 45% in the last week, 34% in the last day. And look at Pepe's volume right now, even compared to a project like Doge. Doge is 2.8 billion, Pepe is 4 billion. Pepe is also higher than official Trump. It has the highest volume of all meme coins. And Dogecoin is currently a $31 billion market cap, Pepe is 5.3 billion. So the fact that Pepe is showing this much strength is extremely bullish for Hoppy and all of Pepe's derivatives. Now, the reason that I think Hoppy is actually very impressive right now is because Pepe is ripping. Obviously, yes, you should see some movement, but oftentimes derivatives don't truly rip until the main asset stops pumping. And the reason that the derivatives pump is because money gets rotated. So the fact that Hoppy is still performing this well is awesome to see. I absolutely think that we could still see some amazing things from Hoppy, especially if Pepe breaks new all-time highs. The volume's looking a lot better as well. It's almost 3 million again. And then as a lot of you guys know, I don't like to talk about the project Mystery, but I am going to talk about it for just a second. You can see that Mystery is at a $2.38 million market cap. It is no secret at all that this project stole a lot of Hoppy's liquidity. However, you can see from a technical analysis standpoint, this chart has barely bounced at all. The reason this is important is because, again, Hoppy is bouncing a lot. And this shows you the difference in communities. The reality of meme coins is that community is always going to win. And I genuinely believe that Hoppy still has one of the strongest communities out there. When you look at their X account, they are relentless. They raid on here every single day. And I know there are a lot of people right now who are still concerned about exchange listings. And I want to be clear about that. Yes, exchange listings are important. However, they are not near as important as a lot of people seem to think. The reality of Hoppy is that it ran to nearly a $150 million market cap with less exchanges than it has right now. Would a tier 1 or tier 2 help? Absolutely. But it's not impossible for Hoppy to rip back up without a tier 1 or tier 2. And as Hoppy climbs in market cap and volume, it becomes more and more likely that it could get listed. So a lot of you guys who are hoping for a listing right now, there's a good chance that it won't come. We need to see the market cap and volume continue to increase. Exchanges love volume. I understand it's no easy task, but if Hoppy could get its volume up to 5 million, 10 million, something along those lines, then it absolutely could get some listings. Regardless of all of that, Hoppy is looking a lot better than it did a few weeks ago. So we'll just have to see what ends up happening with this project. It's a great sign that Ethereum and Pepe are both exploding right now. All that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting in a project super early like Hoppy, then I recommend taking a look at my Discord. As a lot of you guys know, I first posted a buy alert for Hoppy in my Discord at a $580,000 market cap. At its peak, it ran up to over a 253x. And just over the last week, we have nailed another 100x project with Sato. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how high do you guys think Hoppy will go this bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.